Okay, so the plan is to show you how I not only remove my makeup, but how I do my nightly skincare routine. Now, in amongst this routine, there are only a few products, but there is one which is literally my secret weapon and probably my holy grail, something that I will continue to use for as long as they continue to develop it. And I have been using it now for 10 years. And even my husband of 21 years this year has said that my skin is better than what it was when we met. When we met, we were dive instructors overseas in the Red Sea, and I had a lot of sun damage, I had a lot of rosacea, a lot of pigmentation, and this one product helped with all of that. So I'm going to show you how I take off my makeup, prepare my face, and then I'll show you this one product. So I'll show you that at the end, and then at the very end I will find some of those photos of what my skin looked like before I started using this product. So it just sort of goes to show that even though I did have that damage, I did manage to turn back time with my skincare. So here we go. A little bit harder to do here, but I'm just going to put some water on my face. The first product I'm going to use is by Alivio Wellness. This is one of their cleansing foaming. It's a quick, so it's a facial cleanser. And I'm just using this to really just cleanse that makeup off and make sure my skin is fresh. So really important that you wash your makeup off every day. Every day, always go to sleep with a very, very clean face. It'll make the world difference for your skin. Normally I would use a face cloth or a makeup removal pad, but today I'll just use this. It's a little bit easier here. Just wash that off. And once again, make sure you get your neck and your décolletage. So just really rinsing that off. Next product I'm going to use, let's put some makeup there, is the Daily Enzyme Exfoliant Cream. This is a new product by Youngblood, and it's kind of like a 2-on-1, so it's a bit of an exfoliator, and it goes on like an exfoliator, but then it sort of pearls up, and it's a bit like a serum. It's really quite beautiful. You can have it as like a little bit of a mask. So what I'm going to do is, if I can open the tube, I'm going to place a little bit on my finger here. I'm going to show you. So what happens first is, if you can see that, it really balls up just like regular exfoliator. So I'm going to really rub this in. I probably use this exfoliator. You can use this one every day. It's quite gentle, but I'm more like 2 to 3 times a week. This is great coupled with my favorite product because it's a little bit like a dermabrasion. So make sure you get the lips, try not to eat it. So you can probably still see there's little bits. It's definitely, you can see it's roughed up my skin a little bit. It's gone a little bit pink. I'm going to put some water on. And as I add the water, it turns into, if you can see this on the camera, a bit like a cream. So it starts to go creamy. Cream on the side, and it starts to go really creamy, more like a cleanser. So, and what happens while you're doing this is it just gets creamier and creamier, and those little balls dissolve and just disappear. And what you're left with is this layer that's like very much like a serum sitting on the skin. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see already that my skin is starting to really glow and look really soft. And that is just this product. So this is beautiful. This isn't the secret, by the way. I have another amazing product. So I'm just really going to massage that in till I don't feel any more of those little beads, until it's all gone. Then what you can do, you can leave this sort of like a little bit like a mask. So you can leave it for about 5 minutes and then rinse it off. Okay, so once you've washed all of that off, your face is left really very smooth, very clean. It's really nice. Now that is one step that I don't do every night. This next one I do, and this is my moisturizer. This is another Youngblood product. I do like my Youngblood products. And this one is just beautiful. It's got hyaluronic acid in it. It is just so nice on the skin. And it's not too high in active ingredients, which is really important for when I show you the final step. So once again, just remember when you're popping on your moisturizer that you get your ears, your neck, and your décolletage. Today, it's a little bit cooler here today. Unusual for us, but it is cooler. So just massaging that into the skin. Love using my eye cream. This is the Eye Impact Cream by Youngblood as well. And I do like to just massage that under the eye and over the eye. Residual always on my lips, just because I don't want to waste the product. It's a good place to pop it. So just really gently massage that in. Always good to use the last 2 fingers for this because the pads on those fingers are softer, and just be very gentle. And then you need to wait for this to settle in and sink into your skin. Can't be slippery. Your skin needs to have drunk this in before we go on with the final product. So while we're waiting for the moisturizer to really drink into my skin and seep in, I'm going to show you the product. Now this is called the Sincerity Mask. Now it's been around for quite some time and was initially developed for burns patients because it had an antibiotic on it that it could be administered straight to the skin and then help seal the skin. Anyhow, the antibiotic is now not in it, but what we do have in it is vitamin E oil and grapeseed oil and your own natural moisture. So the easiest way to explain this product and how and why it works so well in healing your skin naturally, slowly, and non-invasive is that it's like a band-aid. So when you put a band-aid over your skin to heal a sore, what happens is the body sort of tricks the body, says everything's okay on the surface, keep pushing up that moisture. So what the body does is it continues to push up that moisture. But unlike a band-aid, when you take a band-aid off, quite often the skin is a bit soggy, a little bit gammy because the moisture's come through the surface but it's had nowhere to go. So with this product, there are fine holes in the mask that allow the mask to breathe. So it's one of the only breathable masks that you can wear overnight. Now, I always say to my clients, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. I don't think there is a middle ground. It is like a sticky film that is on your skin all night. Some people don't like that feeling. Others don't like the feeling of peeling it off the next morning. I don't find it too hard. So it really is something that, you either like it or you don't. However, what it does do is it helps with your fine lines and your wrinkles and your rosacea and your pigmentation and your acne and any scarring. It is amazing because it's your own natural moisture that is going through the surface layers, all the layers of the skin, plumping it up and really helping rejuvenate it in a really nice nurturing way. So one of the main ingredients in this is acetone, and many people start to freak out as soon as they hear that because it is what is in nail polish and that is kind of what it smells like. However, in this product it is an inert gas, so it's here to do a job. So as you can see, there's like a roller ball here, which means no air can get into the product. So as soon as it hits the air, this is when it starts to dry and form a film, and you can see this on the top of this ball. See how this is dry? And that's the skin, or the film, I should say. So basically what it's doing is the acetone's in here to keep the liquid in the bottle. As soon as it hits the air, it will evaporate. So what it will do is it'll do its job. It'll kill 98.9% of the bacteria on your skin, and it'll punch those little holes into the mask so that the mask can breathe, and then it's gone. So it's about 2 seconds. I think it can be quite overpowering when you first use it because you can smell it straight away, but literally 2 seconds it's gone, and it's sort of, you're left with like a little bit of an apple fragrance. So generally when I use my product, I will use it at night. It's the last thing I do. I have it on my bedside table, and it is the last thing I do at night. If I have forgotten to do my entire skincare routine, I always wash my face, but forgotten to do everything else, I'll still can easily put this mask on. So I will usually lie on more of an angle because being a rollerball is better if it's gravity fed. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to roll it on your skin, and you can start to feel the product. It's quite cool. So you won't see this. So you can just see a little bit of a shiny tint on my skin, and it's starting to dry. As soon as it dries, it'll create that film. I will roll it quite close under my eyes, and I will also, if I'm lying down, I tend to lift my eye up and I go up like this, and I wait for that to dry before pulling that down. Give it a fan and it'll dry, and that'll actually help hold this up. I did a mistake when I first used this, rolled it down, so in the morning I woke up a bit like this. So it's really, I find it's important to roll not too close, be careful, because it has got that very distinct smell and it's quite overpowering, but then it's gone. So you roll it on, and I roll this every night, all over my lips, everywhere. I'm not going to do my whole face because it's not actually nighttime yet for us. Well, not bedtime anyway. But what I will show you is how it works, and it's good to cross hatch. So go one way and then another way, and then fan it dry. And you can see that bit on the forehead. Again, do another layer and fan it. So I'm going to let it dry, and then we'll peel it off to show you what it looks like. Okay, so it's getting drier and my face is getting tighter. So you can kind of see that my face is quite tight. So that's how you go to sleep. It does feel tight and that little bit shiny, and that is the mask. Okay, so in order to get this off in the morning, you can kind of scratch away and peel it if you wish. The easiest way is to pop a little bit of water on it, on the top. This will loosen up probably quite well because it's only just gone on, but it should stay like this all night. So just loosen it up, and then you just want to try and find an edge. So I'm hoping this is going to work because I have got yeah, there we are. So there's an edge. Slowly, slowly, slowly I'm finding an edge to the mask. So there it is there. So that's the mask. So you can see how it's just one sheet. Doesn't always come off so well. The reason why this is coming off quite well is because I've only just moisturized underneath. Now, earlier when I said about moisturizing and having a moisturizer that doesn't have too high ingredients, this product will make whatever you put underneath work 40% more than it already does. So you don't want too high active ingredients. Okay, so my phone just ran out of charge as I was doing that. So as I was saying, you don't want a moisturizer that has too high ingredients because it will times it by about 40%. So we're just slowly bringing this off, and this is what I do in the morning is I will really peel off this mask. Doesn't always come off in sheets, but you get the idea, and this is what helps to rejuvenate your skin and just create that gorgeous plumpness. It is worth using. I used it every day for a month, and that's when I started seeing the results. Usually after the first 2 weeks, people will start saying that you're looking fresher, your face is glowing, you know, these sorts of things, and that is the mask, and it really is just pumping up your skin, giving you more moisture to the surface of your skin and just rejuvenating it. So in a very non-invasive way, no harsh sort of chemicals apart from the acetone, which, yes, like I said, you'll either love it or hate it. So this bit here is also coming off as well. So you can see, but I have been using it now, and I don't use it every night like I used to. I used to use it every single night, so I'd probably need more water to get the forehead. The forehead isn't like nice and plump. So quite often, see how it's coming off in little bits? That can be what happens. But if you pop your head into the sink and just really wash it off, you'll find that it comes off quite easy, and not too annoying, I would say. So there's more, gets stuck in your hair a little bit. So I would say that yeah, using it initially every night is really, really good, and it'll really make a difference to your skin. So I'm going to find the before photos, and I will put them into a slide just after this, just to show you the difference it has made on my skin. In these photos that I'm going to show you will be like 10 years ago. So anyway, let me know what you think. There are links to this product in my bio, and there are links for different countries. So if for some reason your country is not there and you really wish to purchase one of these bottles, I can actually create a link for you, and it'll go straight to your currency as long as they do deliver it to your country. So just let me know. But yes, this is definitely my skincare secret and pretty much my holy grail. I love it. Yeah, let me know what you think. These two photos were taken 10 years ago, and you can see this is before I started using the Skincerity and then 4 weeks after. As you can see, my skin is very highly pigmented and almost sort of swarthy looking. You can also see that the rosacea has diminished after the 4 weeks. These next couple of photos were taken 7 months after using Skincerity, so you can see that my skin has changed dramatically.